Um, well, I am Jackie Longwell, and together with my husband Roger, we started BritFix in Goldsboro, North Carolina, about 3 years ago. And essentially, we bring in British foods, British gifts, teas, that kind of thing. We've recently expanded our space, mainly in anticipation of Christmas, but the space became available now, so we jumped on it. We are a store within a store, so we have a host store which actually works for us during this season of our life to have someone there all the time. I mostly work from home doing the ordering, um, the business side of it, I guess you could say, the administration side. And my husband very diligently works most of the time stocking the store and checking dates. We do have a large Christmas order coming in a couple of months. We're planning to work with Brightside Promotions to create some advertising and a web page. So we do have quite a faithful clientele, but we still have people that hear by word of mouth, or they drive along 70 and see our banner, or they hear about us on Facebook and they come for the first time. So we have just grown, and we're very blessed in that. And like I said, we're trying to work on now to do more activities, things that will direct people to come to the store. And I'm thankful that Brightside coming alongside me in that endeavor. So that's what we do.
Wow, that sounds terrific. So while we have you on, I'm going to just put us on spotlight. So yeah, we want to just share some of the goodies that we bought. So the first one is the Tips tea. Let me see, I have to take my screen off. Oh, that won't work. Get to none. Yeah. So the first one we bought was the Tips tea. And I'm from India, and usually people wouldn't say tea, they'd say Brook Bond. So this is actually a brand now that belongs to the famous Brook Bond band. But what I like about this brand is that they hire the rainforest. It's a Rainforest Alliance certified tea, and they give fair wages to their farmers. And I think that is really something that's awesome. And the box is so cute, that, and you can all, it's really full of tea, so it's a really good value. And then we also got this malt that Elton just can't stop using. Jackie, he puts it on everything. It's a malt vinegar. I don't know if you know this, but North Carolinians are vinegar people, they're not tomato people. So if you look at their barbecue sauce and the history of North Carolina, vinegar is something they use in everything. And so this is a malt vinegar, and that we love so much. And then I have a story about the cream crackers, which is very famous around the world. We're talking about Commonwealth. And this is great with cheese and crackers and late night snack. And I know those on a diet might want to get the whole wheat version of it, but that's what we picked up. And if you bought a product at BritFix, bring it on and we'll share it so we all can see what we bought and how exciting that adventure of shopping was at the store. So would you like to comment on any of the products that we picked? Did we do good?
You did, and the three products that you purchased are long-time products in England. They're sort of staples, they're standard. And the Sarson's vinegar, it's
Yes.
a malt vinegar, and typically when you hear about fish and chips in England, they eat it with malt vinegar. Sometimes the children may want ketchup, but typically we put vinegar on our chips or French fries, and we also use it on cabbage, and we make on our tomatoes and things like that. So the PG Tips, the extra strong one that you bought, Elizabeth, I had another lady come in the store one day, and she's from India. She lives here with her husband, but she is from India. And she told me that the extra strong PG Tips she likes it better now than the Indian tea she was
I
buying.
was
So,
about to say that.
okay, I don't know. I'm just saying this is what
When
they told
Elton
me.
picked up the tea, I was almost going to whoop him. I said, Elton, you don't know if the British tea is as good as Indian tea, but I have to say it's damn good. It's pretty damn good. Sorry for my language, but it
Yeah.
is really it is comparable. In fact, even better than some of the Indian tea. Because for a tea bag to be so good, it was quite amazing.
You know, we're snack people.
Yeah.
We love good snacks. Now, Jackie told me that that particular vinegar goes well with fried tomatoes. You know, I've
Yeah,
got tomatoes growing, and
we'll bring you some,
and
Jackie.
they're amazing.
Yeah.
And the fried tomatoes, fresh green tomatoes. Oh my goodness, that's a great snack.
All right.
That's a great and a healthy snack. And a healthy snack.
So let's get back
So,
to the group, and we are just so excited. I think Gary was the only one who missed the BritFix event. We all went to the store.
We're gonna have to send them a kit. Have to send them a
and
kit.
I was gonna put some photos, but I didn't get them up on the screen. But we had a marvelous time, and we went shopping, and we had the daughters of the British Empire, and everyone here was there. Rhonda was there, Kenya was there, Carol was there, Crystal. So Crystal wasn't there, but everybody else was on. But we'll do another one next month. So if you're watching, this will be the September the 14th. We'll be at Wafu, the new restaurant. Everybody's been writing me comments. Let's go to Wafu. Let's go to Wafu. So we're going. We're going to do the hibachi grill, and please join us. And then we'll go to BritFix, and we'll shop and have some fun and talk about these products are like as old as 18th century. I mean, just the fact
they're fresh. They're just an old brand.
Yeah. But they've been from so many generations and family owned. I think that's amazing.
And I don't know if you realize, but if they have the crest on them, which is the royal crest, that is a patronage. The royal family, typically if they eat those products, a lot of times if you ever see a British product with the royals, like a little crown thing, that's very prestigious for the companies who make them. That really helps them a lot in the global economy. So that's not to be sneezed at. It just means that the royal family either eat them, drink it, or they have given their seal to it. So
that's interesting.
That is interesting. So and not to say a who, but that's happening next month. Also this month on the 24th, if you're here on Zoom, we will actually have some of these manufacturers as well as some great videos of these villages, and we'll be talking about everything British. So if you want to get your BritFix virtually, then you want to join us on the 24th of this month. It's going to be an enormous event, and we've got some amazing speakers. And then later, we have a lot of authors launching new books. We actually have Hollywood and another star with us, so we got a little bit of some pizzazz coming up. And our sponsor, a life's work from Shep McKinney, he actually owned a boat company and a restaurant, and he did extremely well. So if you want to be an entrepreneur and learn about how to be very successful, you might want to join him because he'll be at 1 o'clock. So that's enough of us, and let's get on with the networking. And I think we have anybody's birthday this month. I think we had some birthdays. Okay, so Kristen,
Crystal,
you can go next. I'm going to stop